G'day everyone, Diesel here from Getting Around Oz Camper Trailer Travelling. It's December 1st, it's Christmas month and it's time to get in the Christmas spirit. I picked out 5 bits of gear here today. Now, these are the 5 bits of gear across the whole year and all the camping we've done. You know, they're the first thing that I try and find and make sure we've got. I'm going to tell you why they've been great for me, but also, you know, they've been great for the kids and getting them involved in those types of things, and definitely have improved my experience. I picked out things that are under $200, so if you're considering something to get someone for Christmas, or maybe you want to treat yourself for Christmas and you don't want to spend a fortune, grab yourself a drink, make yourself comfy, let's get into it. Cheers. Okay, so we're going to start off with our most recent edition. This one we've had for around 6 months. This is the only one that we haven't been running for the whole year. However, we camp in sand and dirt and rough ground, all those types of things, and stones. Very rarely do we ever camp on, you know, nice green lush grass. And the reason I got this, I forget what I paid, but I'll chuck it on the screen. Well, actually, I got this with the 10% off discount code I got from Grub Rug. So check out that one in the description. Now with this, this is the big grubber. You can get a smaller one. I went for the bigger one because I wanted something that I could fit the kids' shoes on, you know, around the step. And you know what it's like with kids, thongs and shoes, they just end up everywhere and it's always hard to find. I thought, okay, if there's sand or dirt around here, they come up and put their shoes on. If you want to save dirt and sand and crap, you know, getting on your feet and coming back into the camper trailer or caravan, so I think whichever one you've got or whatever you're rolling with, this thing is a great consideration. And let me tell you, it feels nice on your feet. Jump on their website, they've got a lot of different options. So you've got the big grub and there's a smaller one. They've got cut out ones for your caravan sort of setups and those types of things. So I think they sort of cover more of your popular caravans in regards to whether, you know, you've got a little angle or it's square or whatever. So check those out. But they also do steps and custom made. So when you jump on the website, you've just got to put in your measurements essentially, and it's just Velcro on your step, sits on there nicely. So we've got the 2 steps. So that's for the bottom step, that's for the top step. And I've got to say, after our Ningaloo trip, the amount of sand and dirt and crap coming in the camper trailer was significantly reduced. When you buy it as well, you have the option to get these rings on here. I don't know, I think it was maybe an extra $5, so you can actually peg those to the ground, and then rolling it up. It's fairly simple. Nice little straps, and if you're sort of push for, you know, storage space, that's how big it is. It's not real big, but let me tell you, if you got room, get one of these in your gear. Bottom of it's pretty rough here as well, and it sort of grips and doesn't get blown away. So that one's a winner for me. Now next up is Thermacell. Before I get into this, I haven't used these, or sorry, we haven't used these in the tropics of Australia. I wish we had these when we were traveling around the country because, oh man, it's been a game changer. So for midgies, I don't know if it works. For mozzies, these are brilliant. Anytime we've been using these two, and I'll show you this one in a sec, we haven't had any problems with mozzies. We actually use these around the house if we're having, I know, barbecues or sitting outside having drinks or whatever. So there's 2. We got this one first off a recommendation of a friend. So basically what you do is you light it up, you put it in there and you put it by your feet essentially, and it sort of gives out a scent. Now this one is operated with this little gas canister. Screws in like that, it's fairly simple. This one comes in a clip as well, so you can put it on your belt or whatever if you want to sort of take it with you, if I'm getting them on the right way there. And if I can get him out here, having fat fingers isn't a blessing with these things. This little pad goes in there like that. Essentially you turn it on, you hit the button, it starts up, and this one here is sort of pretty durable as well. It's got, you know, sort of scratches, but this one here goes in the camper trailer. Now, this one, Basically, it comes with I forget, maybe 1 or 2 gas bottles and a few of those little pads in the box. But basically what you do is you can just buy these boxes here, and it comes with 4 cartridges and 12 mats. These are supposed to last 48 hours. There's that one. However, there is this one which is a bit more expensive. So that's it there. But what you do is you get one of those little jet boil packs, you screw them on like that. So that's a separate thing you have to get, but again, it wasn't too expensive. We've been using this for 2 years. This one is definitely more efficient to use over longer term. It is more upfront, but 2 years out of this one has been pretty good. And same thing, the mat just goes in the top there. Your little trigger there, you light it up and you put him down, you know, around your feet, and it sort of does the job. All you need for this one is a little propane tank there, and this one here is 6 mats and that one there, and I'll chuck them on the screen how much they are. But again, like this one here we brought when we first bought it, so we got 2 packs as backups. We're only halfway through using the first pack, still using the same propane tank, and we use it all the time. But you know, whichever one you use, they're fantastic. I definitely recommend one, that's for sure. Next up is travel bags, or cargo bags as these are called. Now, I'm not sure how you sort of pack your, I guess we're talking about kitchen spices, you know, pantry items, recovery gear. We've actually got one of these in the Pajero at the moment, so it's got a recovery gear in there, and there's just so many different bits and pieces. And in the past, we'd used plastic bags or backpacks and, you know, all those types of things. These made life a lot easier, let me tell you. It means we could leave all those bits and pieces and actually just use these for camping gear, which is great. So I got these from Vic Off-Road. These go with us every single trip without doubt. So there's a few different sizes. This one here, I think we got in a 2-pack maybe, but check it out for yourself. Then this one here is a bit bigger. The bottoms on these are fairly sturdy, and these have held up, you know, across the year pretty well without any problems at all. They also have these little bits in the top here as well. Bit of sand and crap in there, but that's what it's for. And this one here as well is, so you got the top bits here, you know, sort of bits and pieces. This one comes with a divider, so actually comes with another one to sort of go like that, I think it is. So I'm trying to do this upside down. Another one sort of to go that way. So 3 different sizes. They're fairly sturdy, like we trash them, to be honest with you. So consider these as an option. They're very strong. You know, they've got sort of flaws in them and rubber seals, and we've given them a hiding. One thing we've also used these for is the kids actually have one each for themselves. They chuck all their books, their toys, card games, all those types of things as well. They sort of say, here you go boys, fill it up. Normally gets filled up with all sorts of random crap they never bloody use, but each one of these have their handles, sort of like this, or these ones here are a bit different. You sort of carry like that, which sort of makes sense. And again, handles for these ones, handles on the ends as well, depending on what you want to put in there, but recommend them. The biggest thing with these is I can take these into the house, I can load them up, I take them out to the camper trailer, they go in the camper trailer or in the Pajero. That means I don't have to load these up, take them out, then load the camper trailer, take it back out, load this up, and then keep doing it. If you find the right size one for your setup, you can put it in a drawer or put it in a compartment and it stays there. So next up is, it's kind of like a 2-piece kit. You've seen me use these on every single trip without fail, but I've actually been getting the kids in and using them. So this is just a cordless drill. There's obviously, we got powered ones at home, but being able to use a cordless one's pretty handy. This one's got all the different bits and pieces in it. It holds charge for quite a long time. Actually trying to charge this up, it's fairly simple, plugs in and doesn't use a lot of voltage. So running that off the, you know, either the inverter in the car or whatever is no worries at all. screw-in pegs. Now these are Oztrail ones. You can get them from Anaconda, Bunnings, BCF. I think we got it from Tent World. And these ones come with the little kit. So these ones here sort of essentially, where is it? That's the bit you need, and it sort of screws on there. And these are great for most different types of terrain. Only time these weren't really useful was if it was really soft ground, like if it was wet or something like that. But 95% of the occasions, or other than sand would be the other one, drilling these in were great. It takes a lot of the manual labour out of camping as well. So we use these for our mats and for the sidewall and the camper trailer, or you know, the annex poles and those types of things. Very easy to use. We also use this for the legs on the camper trailer. Bang, chuck them in there. Obviously the legs and the the stabiliser legs, that would probably help you out if I actually told you what I was talking about. Stabiliser legs, you know, going up and down, trying to use those big handles they give you. Again, it's all work, and that's where I thought I've got to make life easy for myself. I've got to make it easier to set up the camp, but also I can get the kids involved, so I can be running around doing other things, and the kids can pick up these nice and safely. I mean, my boys are, you know, sort of 7 and 8 now. They can use these fairly safely, and this isn't a hammer drill, by the way. I understand there's sort of benefits to using those ones. These come with this fitting for the pegs. This one here was a bit I had to buy from Bunnings, so it's a 19mm socket with a nice little attachment there. Again, I got that from Bunnings as well, but it's money well spent. This thing here has made life so much easier. It's setting up time, you know, think about the 4 stabiliser legs and doing these in every one, and then you got the using the hammer, you know, to knock in all the pegs. You know, I got the mat, and then we've got the annex poles, and it's bang, 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 bang in there forever. But just going zoop, zoop, saves so much time, and you know, get the kids involved, and you know, they enjoy it, they have fun as well. So now I left my favourite till last. Now I know it's summer, it's not fire time now, but I got this one. I think I got it on Black Friday special last year, just before Christmas. Yes, I had to wait a few months to the start of winter, you know, to be able to sort of break this one out, but it was worth the wait. So consider that. If this one goes on like on a sale or something, and you know, it'd be okay to sit there for a few months because it's worth the wait. This is definitely my favourite camping item. It hasn't just been great for me. The kids love it, and if you've seen the videos, you've seen them. They love, you know, sort of getting in and chopping up wood, and you know, learning how to sort of start a fire and light a fire and those sort of things, and sitting around the fire and keeping warm in winter has been great. But they've recently, you know, as of the last trip, starting to cook in this thing as well. So I'll open them up here and give you a look. Bag is held up fine. There's no rips or any of that sort of stuff. It does have a little satchel there, which we don't use. It comes with handles. It's all pretty nice there. The old little trusty axe. I do take a bigger one with me. Now, if you want to see a bit more about this, I have done a review video after 1 year's worth of use, and I go to it in a lot more detail, and you know, sort of show you what it's like when you're using it for cooking and all those types of things. But of course, check out some of my videos if this is the first time you're checking me out. A lot of places in the country, they want you to have fires off the ground because they want you to, you know, scorching the earth or the grass or whatever. Now for a fire, that's it, that's all I need. Or if I just want to chuck in this one here, he just goes in there like that. So for a fire, it's actually a really good size fire as well. So we've loaded this thing up, and the fire sort of comes up around there, and you know, a few of us are sat around it, and it definitely keeps warm for us. Now cooking on this thing, it's fairly simple. Just goes in like that, you're ready to go. Now that comes off for cleaning. And again, nothing is bent or warped. And we have used this every single camping trip, you know, since, what was it, April, I think, when fire season finished. We've used it every single trip. It's held up fine. It doesn't cost a lot. I think it was under 150 bucks. Now these we haven't really used. I guess if you want to use them, they just go on like this. Actually, sorry, I have used it when cooking snags and those types of things for the kids. So I guess it just means, you know, things can fall off or whatever. It's just less chance of it sort of falling off the side. Or Barbie tools, you know, you just sort of put on the side there as well instead of having to go and find them. And okay, so there you go. There's my top 5 camping gear bits for 2023, under 200 bucks. These are all things that will definitely make your camping experience better, and I'll put all these items in the video link description along with the link to get the discount for the Vic off-road gear. There's the grub rug discount there as well, and all the other bits and pieces there. I'll chuck them there for you, and if you have any questions, let me know. Also, let me know what you think of the Christmas decorations. This is all me, it's not Anita. Okay, I got these little pretty balls and bits and pieces here, and I put that up there in the back wall there. Let me know what you think. But I reckon that'll about do it. Really would love your thoughts and feedbacks on, your thought and your feedback on the bit of gear I got here. And, you know, I'd love to hear what you use and recommend and swear by as well. Everyone's got different things, but that's the idea of this, is to share ideas and give people ideas that, you know, maybe haven't done camping, or maybe they didn't know about these things. But, you know, again, if there's something you use and swear by, I'd love to hear it. Always on the lookout for new gear, clearly. If you're new to the channel, would love if you subscribed and liked the video and check out some other videos as well. But up until this point, you know, starting to think about the year, the support has been amazing. It's been huge, and, you know, I feel really lucky to be able to keep doing this, and, you know, the support is fantastic. So thank you. You know, thanks a million. I really do appreciate it. And we'll wrap them up here now. We'll catch you next week. Hooroo. Okay. So that comes off. Gathered up 5 bits of gear that I reckon everyone should have with them. Blah, 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 blah. It's involved in those types of things. And I picked out 5 things under 200 bucks. Now the idea is, that sort of stuff, you know, we don't often camp in nice, that in the end, but what I'll do is that little bit nicer, and the experience would be a little bit better, I reckon. And most of the time, we're not camping on lush green grass or any of that sort of stuff. It's mostly